everyone, and welcome to Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts, the home ice of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, boys and girls ice hockey team. Today, we have a clash of a couple of teams right at or near the top of the standings in New Hampshire Division I. It's the visiting Concord Crimson against the host Bishop Guertin Cardinals. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Excitement in the air here on a Saturday for this one, Tom.
Well, it's the best rivalry in Division I. I mean, BG and Concord, they've always had great battles. The two coaches are very close friends. Duncan Walsh and for Concord, Gary Bishop for Bishop Guertin. And, you know, it's just a situation where Concord has had kind of the better teams over the last few years, but they got knocked out in the tournament last year, and Guertin said, okay, the door's open, go right in, and they won a championship. So, I mean, this is a young Bishop Guertin team. It's a young Concord team, but Concord is 6-0, or 5-0 coming in, and Bishop Guertin 4-2. Guertin, though, hasn't played in a week. They lost to Trinity last Saturday, gave Trinity their first win in Division I this year. I don't think that was a game they were thinking they were going to lose. The thing about Bishop Guertin, John, is you're going to be calling a lot of names because they've had multiple scorers every single game. There's no one player you can key on. And now we have our national anthem.
Concord fans are here along with the fans for Bishop Guertin. Everybody travels well on a Saturday, and as Tom said, the age-old rivalry, Concord versus BG, here at Skate 3 in Tyngsboro. Concord has gone undefeated. They just came off a 6-0 wipeout of Bow up at their home arena a couple of nights ago. BG, meanwhile, has lost a couple of games to Trinity and Wyndham. Interestingly, Concord started the season against those two teams that BG lost to and just wiped them off the ice. So clearly, in this particular version of the rivalry, Concord enters this game as a large favorite.
If you're looking for Concord in their scoring, watch out for Jaden Haas. He's a freshman, but he's their leading scorer with 7 goals and 5 assists for 12 points.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's not bad, isn't it? And
as a freshman,
you know, for BG, John,
on this
Aiden
team.
Kelly, you know, he's the glue to the engine in a way. He's a senior defenseman. He'll help their goaltending. He's key. The best players on any Guertin team are always their defensemen. Right?
Really?
That's the way it always works.
Yep.
James Mantone, he's a junior forward. You look at the roster and don't go by senior, whatever you see, because a lot of those seniors, John, are first-year seniors. They graduated 15 players from last year. Remember that?
Wow.
So the last time we saw Guertin, they were shooting a penalty shot to win the state championship, and now here we are, here on National ETV, Guertin and Concord. John Collins, you handle the play-by-play for a little bit. I'll be back up in about, 15 minutes or so.
Thank you, Tom King. A wrister does not make its way through to the goal. James Mantone, the co-captain of Bishop Guertin, won the opening face-off, and they took it into the Concord end briefly, but now the puck back in the defensive zone of BG as Concord looks for the game's first goal. We've got our first hits in the corner. A lead pass gets away from the Cardinal forward without a touch, and it is our first icing of the ice hockey game here at Skate 3. It was a very mild day, or it is a very mild day outside as we record this on Nashua ETV. Unseasonably warm almost outside. We had some rain. Fortunately, it wasn't snow here in mid-January. And just a wet one and a mild one outside. Inside, of course, they keep the rink a little colder, but somehow I'm sitting under a quite the strong beam of heat here at Skate 3 Arena. We have a tip pass above the shoulder, but they wipe it off, a face-off, and then it goes behind the net. Concord trying to clear. That's a nifty play off the glass by Concord's Jordan Haas, the freshman forward that's got the leading amount of goals on the team, number 5. It's a nifty, just kind of a Michel Bergeron type of touch play there to get it up off the glass and out. So Concord able to clear it 3 times now. The puck's been in their own zone, and they've gotten it out quickly, a sign of a good team. Good redirect there by number 19, Joe Dikarski of BG, but no teammate to connect with. A wrister from the point by Tyler Fennerly. The junior defenseman is gloved by the BG goaltender, Connor Hayes, and he will hang on. So face off to his right. BG, of course, draws their players from all over the greater Nashua area. There are a number of Nashua residents on the team. We'll point them out from time to time where these BG players are from. There's another save made as the puck goes behind the goal. BG trying to clear. That wrister is blocked by Dom Trepanier as it goes to the rear boards and around. Trying to get there first is Isaac Itaraga. Itaraga up the boards, and BG not able to get it out. Itaraga gets the return throw from Concord, and he flips it over the blue line now. Undefeated Concord Crimson trying to come up with the game's first goal. They have scored a ton of them in their first quarter of the season or so. These two teams will play again a week from today up in Concord. It'll be the back-to-back series for Concord. Meanwhile, in between, BG's got a game against Arlington Catholic. As the puck is tied up to the right of goaltender Connor Hayes. And the draw is won by the Cardinals. It goes to the rear boards. There's a foot race, though, as it's loose for a moment. Around the boards, not out. Wrister picking it up on the near boards was Jordan Dustin, the senior defenseman for Concord. Heavy hit in front of the BG bench draws the BG fans' approval. Now near 2-on-1 here as they try to go in on the Concord netminder, Lucas Mayer, who's not yet been tested in this one. We are just about 3 minutes into a scoreless hockey game. 0-0 first period action here on NHIAA TV in this Martin Luther King weekend, Civil Rights Day holiday weekend, Saturday. Neutral zone plays. It's banged off the boards but not out. Headmanning the puck for Concord was number 14, Tyler Fenley, but he was pinched off at the blue line and divested of the puck. BG skating it out of their own zone. Not able to string any passes together against this fine skating Concord team. No weak links, it appears. Here's a giveaway by Concord inside the blue line. Trying to make hay with it was Jordan O'Hearn, the sophomore forward, who's broken up. And onside, BG shoots it back in. And on pursuit is Noah Cordero, junior forward from Nashua. But Concord again smartly moving it out of their zone. There's the steal by Jordan O'Hearn. O'Hearn with an unassisted try, a blocker save. I believe that's the first save of the game by Mayer, although that might have gone over the crossbar had he let it go past. Concord out of their zone. Jordan Haas passes it across the blue line and pursues in after it. The top scoring freshman forward delivers a check to a BG defenseman, and BG able to get it out as they flip it on ahead, trying to beat the defenseman at the line. Isaac Itaraga gets into a tussle where the helmet of Itaraga actually got tangled up. 7 versus 7 right there. Braden Beauregard, the sophomore defenseman, clashed literally head-to-head, face mask to face mask with Braden Beauregard, and they got Isaac Itaraga. They got so tangled up that their face masks merged. Now Itaraga is still adjusting it as he goes over to the bench there, trying to put the chin strap back on. I have never seen that before in my life, where two Hockey face mask got entangled. I think I've seen it happen with a football on a football field. Face off, puck gets knocked to the neutral zone. Teams trading possessions as they wing it off the boards, trying to beat the man to the puck. That was a good subtle check. That was another 8 on number 8 as numerals coincide here a couple of times. Caleb Young, the defenseman for BG, just nudging Cameron Roy, number 8 of Concord, so he could not outrace him to the loose puck and get a breakaway out of it. If you do that too early or too explicitly, you will get an interference call, but good job of avoiding that by Caleb Young. Almost a blindside hit there as averting getting knocked out was Tyler Morin, forward at center ice. Morin tries to stuff it home, and the save is made at the near post. So a tester there for Connor Hayes. The junior goaltender was able to seal off that post and not allow Concord to stuff home what would have been the game's first goal. 0-0. Just about 5 minutes played here in the first period. 10:07 remaining. Concord has had most of the time of possession, but not a totally dominated game by Concord here on visiting ice in Tingsboro as the BG defense and the Concord forward scuffle in the near corner, trying to come away with it, and he does. Number 17, Andre Dow. Good work by Concord's senior forward, but not able to turn it into a scoring opportunity. Loose puck picked up in the offensive zone and trying to hack at it. Noah Cordero unable to get it. Wrister from just inside the blue line. That was nearly offsides, but just keeping it in was Aiden Kelly, the senior defenseman from Nashua. Aiden on defense now with his partner Braden McLean, who's from Dunstable. He had a very short drive to the Skate 3 arena. Around the boards, score remains 0-0 here with 9 minutes left to go. First period. Concord doing a good job of chalking up offensive zone possession time, but so far nothing to show for it. Here's a break-in by Jordan Haas. Haas, the dangerous goal scorer, and what a back check. The rebound, great save by Connor Hayes. The rebound was nearly put home, but the good back check by BG took the puck away from the trailer, who had a wide open net to look at and would have had an easy goal. But instead, helping out their goaltender, getting back, hustling back. I believe it might have been Ryan Larkin. Ryan Larkin wears number 10, the senior forward from Littleton, who was the one that broke up that would-be trailer scoring opportunity. Centering pass and a shot off the stick of Jordan O'Hearn. He had an optimal position there in the low slot, but not able to convert. Concord back with it as they shoot it in and chase after it. John Shoemaker, number 11, defenseman, senior for Concord, part of the reason why they're undefeated. That puck is knocked down fortuitously for BG. Partial breakaway, and the right-handed wrister by Jordan O'Hearn misses near side. He missed, had a good section of net to shoot at. Delayed call against BG will be a charging call in the opposite corner. Our first penalty of the game, first power play of the game, will go to the Concord Crimson. That's a call you don't see every game, charging. You do see players, getting a head of steam and hitting somebody, but it's not always called. This time it was against Gavin Santos, a freshman defenseman from Pepperell. Appears to be in the box, number 22 for BG. So they'll be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes, barring a Concord goal in the meantime, in a 0-0 hockey game with 8:16 to go. Puck around the boards. Good clear by BG after winning the faceoff. Side rink pass, shot in by Andre Dow, goes to the corner. BG returns the favor as they shoot it the length of the rink. And Concord forced to chase after it. And actually getting there first was James Mantone, co-captain on the penalty kill for BG, doing a nice job there. Nearly turned it into a goal-scoring opportunity. Concord moving it out. They shoot it in and chase after it. Foot race won by BG around the boards, and the point is just barely manned in time by John Shoemaker. He throws it in. Now the puck is cleared again. BG doing a great job on this penalty kill with just 1:10 now left. There's a big slapper from the point that goes right by everybody and out. shooting into the zone and chasing after it. Isaac Idaraga gets taken down and draws a penalty. Great work by Isaac to draw that call when the team is shorthanded. And so for the next 57 seconds, we'll be 4-on-4. And that's really the second most ideal way to kill a penalty other than scoring a shorthanded goal. You draw a penalty from your opposition. And that evens things up here for the next minute. So fortuitous turn there due to the hustle of Isaac Idaraga, the senior forward from Dunstable on the penalty kill. Great poke check, chased after it, and he got taken down. So 2 minutes up on the board. Defenseman, or actually listed as a forward here, Carter Doherty goes to the box for 2 minutes for Concord. Shot right off from a terrible angle, actually hit the stick or the pad of Lucas Mayer, and this one goes out of play, so it'll be a face-off to the left of Connor Hayes. 0-0 score with 7 minutes remaining in the first period here at Skate 3 on Wild Card Weekend in the NFL. That zeroes it in for you watching this one on recording. Everybody knows when that is, in early January, when the weather gets absolutely terrible in some places, including Buffalo. Word just came that their Sunday 1 p.m. game was moved to Monday because it'll be less miserable on Monday. They were due to get 65-mile-an-hour winds and 1 to 3 feet of snow on Sunday, so they thought it was wiser to change it to a Monday game. So they got 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, and 2 Monday now in the NFL Wildcard Weekend playoffs. Neutral zone play. Concord has it. And puck goes back into the corner, shot up the boards and out. BG plays it right back in. A delayed call it would have been, as having to clear the zone. If that went in, that would not have counted, by the way. BG had a player who was about 30 feet offside. Officials just let it go. Back in the olden days, I think they just used to call that automatically icing, but now they have the delayed call, and it helps with the flow of play. On the forecheck is Joe Dekarski versus Alex Pelletier for Concord. Pelletier wins the battle, is able to get it out of the zone. It is a power play now for Bishop Guertin for the next 40 seconds. As they got their man out of the box. It was a 57-second power play in all for BG. Haven't yet got a shot on goal to show for it, though, as Concord chases in after, and Jordan Haas gets there first. Actually, he got a first touch, but is taken away by the Cardinals quickly. Caleb Young out of the zone. He skates it to center. Nice pass. 14 seconds remaining on the power play. BG setting up for an opportunity. There's a wrister. It's a stick save. Goes off of the shaft of the stick, it looked like, of Lucas Mayer, and goes up into the netting. So is a break in the action with 8 seconds left to go on the man advantage for BG. Enough time to maybe win the draw and get a quality scoring opportunity here for what would be the game's first goal. 0-0 with 5:22 to go, first period here at Skate 3. This turned into a good first period. Despite, you look at the paper, Concord coming off game after game of big goal-scoring numbers and not allowing their opponents anything. 2 nights ago, 6-0 against Bow. Concord handily beating the 2 teams that BG lost to, Trinity and Wyndham. And yet here we are 0-0 through the first 10 minutes of hockey in this rivalry. And some hits being laid out here by Bishop Guertin as James Mantone announces his presence versus a Concord defenseman near boards. Nashua TV camera crew, Michaela Savageau on the lens, along with Tim O'Neill. John Collins here, along with Tom King, who has to be happy to see a closely fought game through 10 minutes.
Yeah, very even game. And you see the advantage sometimes of just not dumping the puck down the ice and carrying it down the ice allowed Guertin to have that power play, because Concord was behind the play and they had to make a tripping call, to prevent a shorthanded breakaway.
Good point.
Sometimes that works. Sometimes if you're confident in your stick handling ability, you can skate it out of the zone and go all the way down the ice with it. Do it.
Aiden Kelly just inside the red line will loft it in. 2 players descending on the puck, not able to get a shot away, though, as Concord clears quickly. Cameron Roy back on the attack. Roy over the blue line, trying to slide it through to his teammate. Rowan aren't, but
a defensive struggle. They're both playing well. Concord's best opportunity was down on the right side when they had two players right on the doorstep.
Caleb Young mans the puck ahead. On the right, Rister goes through the crease. Didn't really test Connor Hayes that time as it was a miss. And back on with a partial 3-on-1. Offside, though. It looked like Cameron Roy on the right wing got ahead of the play.
Very clean hockey game. The penalties are just basically your basic hockey miscues.
I was mentioning the charging call. You don't see that every game, but
no, you don't. But
you do see that kind of hit where you gain momentum.
If you call it early enough in the game, it sets the tone for the game. Right.
That's right, yeah. There's only so much momentum before a hit they're going to allow. In other words, when you call charging.
See, these are two skilled teams, John. When you get teams
definitely.
that aren't that skilled, they just basically go out there to hit people.
You really don't see any weak links as far as skaters and stick handlers. It's impressive so far. Scoreless. Centering pass. Puck's loose. BG almost getting a shot away, but Concord smartly clearing the danger. Back to get it for Concord, number 6, Michael Barry, tall, lanky defenseman.
Almost. Trying to get the give and go.
Keeping it in. BG, the wrister in traffic. Screen shot. Knocked away. Opportunity knocked there for BG. Good step up and poke check, but Concord able to come in with it. That plays onside. Centering pass. It was Andre Dow trying to connect with Jordan Dustin, not able to.
That's a great play. A pass to be able to know that winger is coming down the ice like that.
Yeah, that's playing together for a while.
It sure is, and that's something that Guertin hasn't done, John.
Look at all those fans behind home plate, behind the goaltender there. There's a lot of people here at Skate 3 interested in this one. It's scoreless through the 2 minutes and a half remaining. They didn't know where the puck was for a second there, and smartly clearing as soon as he found it.
That's a very smart clear. 2:23 left to play, first period. We have no score.
A heavy hit at the red line as the teams trade possession, popping it into the offensive zone. Aiden Kelly, but apparently it was either offside or struck the netting. We have a face-off with 2:14 to go first period. I did not expect to be scoreless through the first period, but
with these two teams, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Let's hope it stays a good game like this.
These guys study video this early in the season, Tom? Did they do that?
I think so, you know. I think you have to. You almost have to, right?
Yeah.
You almost have to be able to get a sense of your opponent.
How's this Jordan Haas guy scoring all those goals?
When you have a week off, John, you're probably looking at some of it, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Concord's going to have a week off to study this one.
But as much of yourself as you are the other team.
Sure. Yep. Sure. How can we be better? No matter who we're playing. Back to get it, Mike McLaughlin, the big defenseman from Merrimack.
Well, John, I don't know about you, but I should have brought the towel, the suntan lotion.
You know what? I am overdressed for this heater here at Skate 3.
I am way overdressed for this.
I'm too close to the sun. Cutting across mid-ice, Joe Dekarski. Dekarski able to pass it over to Caleb Young. He shoots it off the back glass.
Nice fire. Young is quick.
Yeah, good tester shot.
Young has a great sense of the puck. You have to be able to assist as much as he has and be able to be in as many scoring plays.
You saw him just shoot it back in the zone right there from the near point. Concord still having a hard time getting it out of their zone, and it deflects into the Concord bench. I think that'll be a face-off in the Concord end because it was propelled by a Concord player.
What Guertin needs is deeper penetration, right? Deeper penetration down near the crease. They need to be able to plant themselves down there, get some rebounds, get some tips.
I'm going to say I think BG in the last 5 minutes.
Here's a shot coming up.
There's a tester.
And there's the chance for the rebound. But you know what Concord does so well, John? They swarm the net.
No juicy rebounds.
Defensively, they swarm the net. You know, a lot of people down there to knock that puck away and cause problems. 1
minute left to go in the scoreless first period so far, as the puck is shot around the boards and out as they carry it out. And the person of Cameron Roy. Roy with it, goes across the blue line. He gets knocked down. Clean check as the puck goes behind the net. Good back check by BG as they hustle
BG's
on
getting caught
defense.
standing around. Now all of a sudden they finally get a break. Get the puck out. They were standing around down there.
30 seconds to go as the Concord shoots it back in and gets one final line change here in the first period. Will there be a goal? Only 27 seconds left now. Rister gloved and held on to by Lucas Mayer, face off to his left. And I think BG will take that as they get some more personnel on the ice. Get their best crew out there.
Get a face off with 20 seconds left. And one thing you don't want is any breakaways. You don't want to allow any of those.
That's true, yeah. goal here, of course, would be huge. That goes without saying. Look at these finely dressed young men down here in their
Yeah, how about
shirts.
that, huh?
Look like the Boston Bruins.
I know.
Around the boards it goes. That's something that you won't see Tom King in a suit and a tie like that.
Here's the break.
2-on-1. And a great diving play with 10 seconds left. What a play. I think that was Caleb Young who laid out down there. Number 8. He's got the puck right now. Off the glass and out.
Yep.
Tremendous play. Oh, there's a big hit.
I told you,
and
great instincts.
That's going to be the end of the period, so it ends with an exclamation part.
I don't see any arms in the air. So.
That just coincided with the closing buzzer there. Jordan O'Hearn leveling. Make that Jordan Dustin leveling Noah Cordero at the buzzer. So we are 0-0 through 15 minutes of hockey.
0-0, good defensive plays, but also some scoring chances. You know, and again, Concord doing a great job in front of their goalie to knock away any potential rebounds. Guertin doing a great job to prevent Concord from getting any plays set, centering passes, things like that. They're doing very well behind the net to try to gain control of the puck and getting it out of the zone, and that's why we're 0-0.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We're scoreless. The next goal will be a huge one. A lot of people here at Skate 3 emotionally invested in this one. Hopefully you are too. Come back with us for more exciting high school hockey action here on Nashua ETV. Welcome back to Skate 3 Arena in Tingsboro. It's
Glad you could join us.
0-0 through the first period. Rivalry battle here. Concord visiting BG. First of a back-to-back. It's a 1 week apart. Next game will be up in Concord. BG's got a game against Arlington Catholic in between. Who's going to win this hockey game, Tom King?
I don't, your guess is as good as mine. There's no predictions in this thing. I mean, it's, Guertin can't play from behind, John. I don't think. Against this Concord team, I think it's imperative that they play from ahead and not behind, or at least tied. They do not want to have to play from behind and try to rally past an undefeated Concord team.
Which makes the game's first goal all that the much more important as the puck's fought for down behind the Concord net. Cleared the length of the ice, but no icing. They waved it off. Near boards, Aiden Kelly slides it around, but not out as there's a scuffle in the near corner. Fresh ice here, and Zamboni does its magic again at Skate 3. Concord looking for that first shot on goal on that fresh ice. It slips right off the stick of Chad LaRiviere out to center ice, and Concord shoots it back in so they can get a line change. Scuffle near boards and out of the zone. BG poking at it. Concord defense controlling it. Near boards, Jordan Haas.
There's the freshman. You can see why he's good. He's going.
That gets that deflection. He almost got an ugly goal there.
Yeah, see that skating ability, John. Yep. He goes skating with the puck fast down the left wing. You get a kid with that kind of skating ability. Now you just have to work on refining the rest of his skills. And he was able to do the right thing. He got the puck out in front where there's a scoring chance, and he almost got a goal out of it.
Yeah, great skaters and stick handlers like that create opportunities, as Haas did right there. Face off to the right.
Another chance in front. Look at this.
And there's a wrister backhanded over the net by Cameron Chandonnet. What a great chance he had there. Cleared by BG with the puck on his stick. Joe Dekarski. Dekarski trying to split the defense. Slides it across.
Nope.
Oh, you thought that maybe Jordan O'Hearn would risk that one, Tom.
Yeah, you've got to take a shot there. You cannot try to make the perfect play. Get the puck off. If you've got a lane, shoot it, and then worry about the rebound later. But get the puck on net. I'm sure that's what Gary Bishop is going to tell his team in between periods after this one, depending on what happens. But they cannot give up an opportunity like that to try to make the perfect pass.
Concord wins the draw, keeps it in.
The game is too fast, John, right? The game is too fast for thinking too much.
I agree. Down into the corner it goes. Concord collects. Braden Beauregard shot at the center ice. With the puck is Cameron Roy. He's broken up. Following up, Tyler Fennelly shoots it in, and gloved by Connor Hayes. He'll hang on, and it'll be a face-off to his left.
Yeah, Gary Bishop teams, when they're very good, are very good at firing shot after shot after shot. And that's what he preaches constantly with his players.
What would a difference be with Duncan Walsh in that regard?
I think the same thing.
Same? He goes to the same philosophy?
I think the same philosophy, but Walsh has always gotten good defensemen and good scorers. Walsh's philosophy is be as opportunistic as you can be. That's what he likes to see.
Here's a foot race. This could be icing.
No
they
icing.
don't call it. It went off 2 BG sticks, no Concord. Rister from the point misses everything.
It's the right idea. You got to get it down there.
That's Braden McLean that launched that one, the junior defenseman from
Don't forget,
Dunstable.
these are a lot of first-year varsity players on BG. They started the year out with 4 wins.
Picking up the loose puck with steam, Tyler Morin. Puck's knocked off his stick.
And the line combinations have been, I don't think they've been the same throughout. Here's a chance.
Onside.
Nope.
Noah Cordero.
Had to wait and settle the puck, and that allowed Concord. Look how fast Concord got back there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Other teams maybe not.
And
but
now
Concord
you got a 2-on-2.
Taking the puck wide is Andre Dow, and goes behind the net.
I'll tell you what, if somebody scores, it's going to be deflected off something.
Really? Yeah, kind of a...
Do you have that feel, don't you?
I do, yeah. Although, there's a couple of players that can generate speed and maybe pick a corner. But there's been more opportunities coming off deflections so far.
Had the breakaway chance earlier down left wing and fired at the wrong corner. They got to go over to the far corner. Make the goalie have to move. Don't go near side, go far side.
I believe that was Jordan O'Hearn that had that opportunity, number 16. Right-handed shot. And missed near side. BG trying to work it out of their own end. 0-0 here.
That's a bad turnover.
Yeah. Rister right on goal. Big rebound.
And an empty net was there.
Rister deflected. Shot.
Score.
Goal!
There it is. Yep.
14-17 on the assists. And the puck was put home by that guy right there, leading the charge to the bench to receive congratulations. Number 23, Chad LaRiviere, with the goal on assist by Tyler Fennelly and Andre Dow. It was kind of a tic-tac-toe goal and no chance for the goaltender, Connor Hayes, Tom.
But what caused that? The turnover.
Yes.
They turned the puck over trying to clear it. It was intercepted, and that created the chance.
Almost no sooner had you said that, it was a 1-0 hockey game.
Exactly.
And so Concord making the most of that. There's a turnover by Concord. Rister, shot save, what a chance.
Save.
That was Jordan O'Hearn once again.
And he didn't see
net
that.
Came off.
He didn't see that until the last second.
Absolutely, Tom. If he could have maybe picked a corner with that, but you're backhander, you're a little bit blind to the net a little bit, but what a chance on the turnover. Just a miscue by one of the Concord defensemen, a gift. And BG nearly tied it up, but the game's still 1-0 Concord with 11:05 to go. Second period, nearing the midway part of this hockey game here at Skate 3. Shot around the boards and out. A good poke check by Concord's Cameron Chandonnet.
You see, why turnovers are so important is because you don't have your full complement of players back. They're all getting down the other side because they know you have possession of the puck.
Connor Doherty shot and hung on to by Cameron Hayes. No rebound that time as Doherty launched it.
Again, as you say, first goal, so important, and that's the key.
Carter Doherty was the forward that shot that. Cameron Hayes with the save. Yeah, now you have what you described, what you didn't want, BG playing from behind here. They almost tied it up quick. That would be good. Here they come. Partial 2-on-2, taken it way wide is Ben Svoboda. Svoboda to the post, almost stuffed it in.
I like that play. That's not a bad play. Caught Concord off guard a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Looking for the pass and almost got a stuff in. Headman pass. They can't connect, but I think going to get there first. No, they call it icing. Winning the foot race was Braden Beauregard, the Concord defenseman. One of these class of upper 2020s, 2026. Freshman class is 2027, Tom. It's going to say 2030 pretty soon. Shot into the corner and chased after. BG gets there first.
I'll have to see which grandkid is graduating.
Yeah,
God.
what the class of is. Is that an icing? Yes, it is. Okay. So that one's going to come back. BG versus Concord. Concord is undefeated, trouncing many of their opponents that they beat, including Bow 2 nights ago, 6-0. BG's lost to 2 teams this season only, Trinity and Wyndham. And Concord actually started their season by defeating those 2 teams. Goes to the backboards, and BG has it. You watch this game, though, for the first period and a half, and you'd say, I can't tell who's the undefeated team and who's lost. They're playing each other even, except for that turnover by BG that led to Concord's first goal. Behind the boards, not out. Concord's going to, they whiff on it, and BG takes advantage. They get the puck out of the zone. Near side, number 22, Gavin Santos with the puck. Defenseman from Pepperell. Nice pass on the stick of Sean Schultz, but he loses it. And back to Santos. Off the boards to center ice. Barry takes a big hit, ends up in the netting. Wow. Laying the lick, James Mantone, one of the co-captains on the taller defenseman, Michael Barry. Just a reminder that it's a hockey game.
Take the hit.
Take the hit. BG with the puck in the offensive zone. No, broken up. Back come the Concord Crimson.
Now, that was a good interception because there was a winger wide open on the far side.
Getting sandwiched is Aiden Kelly, one of the co-captains. Slides back to the defenseman, Braden McLean. McLean off the boards, collected by BG. Looking for that goal, a game-tying opportunity. Save made by Lucas Mayer, directed it to the corner. BG picks up the puck, though, and they keep it in. Wristed from the point through traffic, deflected shot. What a chance. Ryan Lockett almost deflected it home. Scrum for the puck near side. Concord's defense trying to play it around to the other side. Better luck getting it out there. No. BG keeps it in at the point. Wrister from the point by Braden McLean. Save made. Clean one by Lucas Mayer. And that's icing against
But get
Concord.
the shots on goal. Keep the possession. 8:08 to play. We're midway through the period just about. But you've got to keep the pressure on Concord, and hopefully something will happen.
At least in this period, BG does have the advantage in shots on goal. Still nothing to show for it, and it's 0 on the board for BG, 1 for Concord. That all-important first goal scored by the Crimson. Very nice. January, Saturday, NFL wild card weekend.
Yeah, the holiday weekend, too.
We're right on cue. Buffalo's got to change a game because of weather. There's a deflected shot that doesn't make its way to Connor Hayes. Over Hayes' head, and everybody's off the netting.
How about that? If you were thinking any game would have been changed, it would have been tonight's game with Kansas City and Miami with the cold conditions. But no, Buffalo expecting a lot of snow, and they have a state of emergency and a travel ban. So when you have a travel ban, you can't get.
Then I won't go.
They can't get. Well, you can't get people to the stadium. You can't get people to the stadium.
I bet you can't.
You know,
they were going to pay $20 for people to shovel all night.
Yeah, well, they're not allowed to go. So
that's wise. Here comes BG looking for that game tire. Sense of urgency definitely picked up on the part of the Cardinals.
Yeah, somebody's going out?
We see one of the BG players holding their head and going to the box for Concord is going to be their freshman.
Yep.
Jordan Haas will go off the ice. So I don't know if he got his stick up, a high stick maybe?
Maybe.
Or a punch or something. He's off for 2 minutes. Game's had minimal penalties, but big opportunity here for BG trailing 1-0 with 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. We are at the midway point of this hockey game. And the Cardinals are on the power play. Taking the face-off for BG is James Mantone.
This is their second power play. Their other one only lasted a minute.
Face-off was won by Chad LaRiviere. Goes around the boards.
That's a big face-off win.
Yeah.
Boy, that takes seconds right off the power play. Rolling puck, too, which is always dangerous.
BG back to get it, trying to set up another scoring chance. Mantone sidesteps a check, goes in after it. Tyler Fennelly, Concord defenseman, got there first, but BG takes it away. Slid across the point.
Here's a shot coming up.
Rister misses everything. Thought Caleb Young had a chance to shoot that, but he passed it up. He's at the point now. And Concord takes it away. Now what we have? Another whistle, another penalty.
It's going to go against BG or Concord. No,
another Concord player.
Another Concord player, yep.
It looked like a punching motion.
It might have been an elbow, a roughing call. Let's see. It wasn't an altercation. It just looked like he.
That's a forearm shiver indication.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, he got the arm up.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Combination elbow forearm.
So Guertin, now you got to take advantage of this.
Tom,
You got a 5-on-3.
This is a hockey game right here. I mean, you would think you can't score a 5-on-3.
Right.
Trailing 1-0. And a fan on the shot, Mantone, was in great position. They were just letting him shoot it. Near boards. This two-man advantage is for 107.
Yep.
Rister threw everything, and the rebound's going to be kept in by Mantone.
You got to put it on the net, right? You got to get it in there.
Mantone moving in, shot, missed, goal!
Score.
He picks the near corner, top side. A sniper shot by James Mantone, and that is the difference between a save and a goal. 1-1.
1-1, and they'll still have one penalty, I believe.
Yes, they will.
Yes. They'll still have a little bit of power play
left. I think it's the, which one? Do they just take the first one off?
Take the first one off.
See if you're right on that. That's a trivia question. I would think you're right on that. That would mean, yeah, the first one came off, so I see Haas is out of the box, so you're right.
He was the first penalty, so you have 1:21 left.
To take the lead.
To take the lead, possibly.
Wow, how about that?
But it's not 5-on-3, it's 5-on-4 now.
I tell you what, Mantone ripped that shot so strongly, it came right back out, Tom. It kind of fooled me.
You needed that, though. You got to shoot the puck from wherever you are on the ice, in the zone, shoot it, and then something will happen.
That opening was smaller than a shoebox, and he put it right in. So, great shot by Mantone. 1-1 hockey game. BG still on the power play. Two-man advantage. Now a one-man advantage.
Now one-man, right.
Caleb Young with the puck. Caleb Young tees it up. Shot saved by Mayer. What a save. And they able to collect the rebound. Concord shoots it out. 50 seconds left to go in the man advantage. A Concord player gets knocked down, and the Concord bench wants a penalty. It was Haas that got leveled. The officials let him play. Mantone with it to the point.
Another shot
Young.
Coming up? No, passed it up.
Mantone shot. Oh, he was going for the top side, far side, and he missed it. Stick side shot. Half a minute to go on the power play. Mantone broken up and cleared by Concord's number 14, Tyler Fennelly. Good play. Only 20 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Concord trying to dodge a bullet here and letting up the go-ahead goal. Down man for the last 3 or 4 minutes now. Save held on to. 8 seconds left.
Smart cover because you never know who's going to be around. You can't clear the puck in there. 8 seconds left. You win the face-off. You clear it. Then you're done with the power play. We go 5-on-5.
Yeah, some of the better players from Concord were out there for a long time as well, so it gives them a little breather. So taking the face-off, Chad LaRiviere for Concord. Neutral win on that, and Concord clears.
And now it's full strength. Even strength with 4:48 to play in the period.
Back to even on the scoreboard and on the ice. 5-on-5, 1-1. Concord trying to make life difficult for BG, and they keep it in momentarily.
They're doing it.
Gavin Santos can't clear it out. Pitchforking it up off the boards.
This is not good. They've got to have a better clearing plan than this.
Concord determined to get that next goal. Puck is winged to the opposite diagonal.
Guertin played it like it's a power play. It's not. Look at this. See?
Tip
That's
shot
what
in front.
happens. You keep turning the puck over, John, and giving Concord opportunities. They're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they are not the team to give extra chances.
No, and Guertin had the puck and looked at a lazy attempt to clear and just turned into just reversed situation with Concord now all of a sudden swarming all over the Cardinals. The Cardinals couldn't get it out. They may have to ice the puck.
Wrister.
The stick goes flying.
See that? It was like
that went high in the air.
8-9 feet in the air.
But this is a lot of chances on 5-on-5. Concord is like like bees on honey.
Oh,
Look
what
at
a
this.
stick handling Dervish Haas is as he went through 2 PG players and got a shot away. Jordan Haas behind the goal. As it's shot around this side, foot race. PG hacks at it, but it stays in. And out. With it, number 19, Joe Tokarski. Tokarski trying to cut back in, but he's taken away by Carter Doherty.
Yeah, he went wide
he gets,
side. And then we could have a penalty on a trip. Let's see.
No, he just a body check. He just got leveled. I don't know what the clamor was for a penalty, but good hit. Michael Barry whiffs on it for a second. Tall defenseman. But he's got to have a long stick. Look how long that stick is that Barry has.
Look at the situation, right? I'll tell you in a second, next face-off.
It would be comical if I try to play with that hockey stick that Michael Barry has.
All right, now look at the situation. It was down here to our right, okay, in the Guertin zone. All right, Concord slipped up on the puck and turned it over.
Yep. No consequences.
No turnover. They just slipped the puck. He missed. He whiffed on the puck. The puck was sitting there. No, you're right. No consequences.
Yeah,
no one around it.
Got to seize on that.
Yeah. There were no Guertin players in the zone. And I looked to see if there was a line change. It didn't look like it.
Right, that's something you'd see on video too. A wrister from the near side by Rowan Arndt misses, but Concord gets there. BG trying to clear. Oh, that's a huge hit, but bouncing right back from the hit by Tyler Fennelly was Mantone. And when we have a whistle, we have a penalty.
It's going to go against
interference.
BG. Yep.
Yeah. And kind of a mock cheer by the Concord fans.
Concord fans are to our left. If something good happens for Concord, we'll know about it because they'll be the ones cheering it.
Yeah, there was 2 penalties against Concord and then a non-call against BG, so their frustration was building. And when that penalty was called against the Cardinals, there was a huge cheer from the Concord fans. Some of it sarcastic, but it's going to be 5-on-4 in favor of Concord right now as they look for another go-ahead goal in a 1-1 hockey game. 2:54 remaining, second period. John Collins along with Tom King. Our camera crew, Michaela Savaggio and Tim O'Neill following the action. Face off to the right of Cameron Hayes. Won by Concord as they keep it in. From the point into the corner, Jordan Haas setting up shop. Dangerous freshman hockey player. Throws it behind the net.
Boy, if he hangs around for all 4 years, huh? You never know. He might go
Player
junior.
of the
You
century.
never know, right?
Wrister misses. That was by Alex Pelletier. Had a chance to get one, but couldn't get it on goal. In the corner it goes. Chad LaRiviere. And Concord setting up shop on this power play. Pelletier with it. Back to the point man. Gets leveled, but Concord still has it. And a couple players run into each other, and the puck still in Concord's possession. Carter Doherty, defenseman on the far point. Alex Pelletier near point. Alex Pelletier collects the errant pass. Minute left to go on the power play. Whipping on the shot. Andre Dow. Dow sticks at it. Mantone pokes at it. James Mantone, partial breakaway.
No, he's not going to have it all the way.
Wrister, no, hustling back and pinning him to the boards. Alex Pelletier, as the referee keeps an eye on the action.
How about Pelletier and his speed?
Yeah, that's just the difference
see it
between.
happening. He was catching up.
Centering pass, no shot though for Carter Doherty, the center on this power play. 30 seconds left in it. Shot, saved by Cameron Hayes on Haas. That's the save of the game.
We're watching it, and you know what? You got to elevate that over his left shoulder into the upper corner of the net, and he wasn't able to do it. You have that angle. You got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, great anticipation by goaltender Connor
Well, what
Hayes.
he did was Hayes came out and cut the angle down a little bit.
Yeah, he did two things right. He was able to follow the puck, move his skates, get in position, and come out and cut the angle down.
If you one-time that and get in the air, it's a goal. You got to one-time it.
Yep. Either that or go up high, like you said, too. You know?
Well, that's what I mean. You go up high when you one-time it like that.
Oh, that seemed to be a deflected shot, and again, Connor Hayes secures it. No rebound. 20 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Cardinals, trying to preserve this 1-1 score, at least for the next 20 seconds. Get it back to 5-on-5. Concord's got other ideas as Rowan Arndt wins the faceoff for Concord. Arndt gets leveled by Caleb Young. Loose puck comes into the low slot.
Last shot of the power play.
The goalie comes out for the last few minutes. What's this?
Yeah,
you don't see that.
Delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty.
Yeah, armor's in the air.
Wow,
and
I missed that.
Guertin's going to be a man, down a man again.
Oh, for the rest of the period, cross-check is the call against the defenseman. A guy that we put on the penalty kills going to the box, and BG's number 9 gets called for the infraction. Aiden Kelly, one of the co-captains.
Aiden Kelly, you know, they're their best defenseman. And one of their bigger players.
So Concord piggybacking power plays here as they go right into the next one. 2 minutes up on the board. BG successfully killing that one off before Kelly committed the infraction. So he's in the box. Near side with it. Defenseman Jordan Dustin played it back. Dangerous play there as Mantone nearly picked the pocket. And that is cleared. Carter Doherty. Cross ice to Jordan Dustin. Dustin puts the brakes on inside the blue line now. Blind pass behind the goal. Caleb Young got there first. Carter Doherty keeps it in at the blue line.
That's a good job to keep it in.
Yeah, big play. Rister trying to use that screen was Jordan Dustin. Cameron Hayes saw it. Connor Hayes, saw it, and he was able to steer it to the corner. 15 seconds left to go. Second period, 1-1 game. Concord looking for that go-ahead goal before time expired. Rister missed the far side. 8 seconds left.
Guertin's got to get possession, just clear it.
They do. Nope. Concord's got a last-second shot, and a wide open net goes right by Haas, and that'll do it in the second period.
Unbelievable. They had the best chance of either power play and missed it.
BG dodges a bullet.
They sure did, but there's still some more ammunition in there with 1:07 left to play in the power play to start the next period.
What a good hockey game. I'm glad you had the idea to do this one, Tom, as we watch the rivals go at it. A 1-1 game through 2 periods. It is anybody's hockey game as we go to period number 3. Stay with us. Exciting Division I New Hampshire high school hockey. Third period action coming up on Nashua ETV.
Is drooling healthier than smoking a cigarette?
Nah, neither. Stay active, kids.
Welcome back, everybody, to Skate 3 in Tingsboro, where we have a good one going. A 1-1 hockey game as we go into the third period of play. BG hosting Concord for the first of a back-to-back series of Saturday games. Next one next week will be in Concord. You look on paper before this game started, you saw so many impressive goal totals by Concord, beating team after team by big margins. 6-0 2 nights ago against Bow. Concord beat Trinity and Wyndham, the only 2 teams BG's lost to. So going in, he said, wow, Concord's a prohibitive favorite. But in the rivalry, I guess we throw it all out, Tom King, and back to even.
It's not so much as a north-south rivalry. It's just always 2 teams that are always very good playing each other, and that's what it is. I don't think you don't look at it as that kind of a rivalry, John. It's just two good teams.
This one's launched, and it's not going to be icing because down there first is Mantone. Forced to play it was Lucas Mayer. Kind of whiffed on it a little bit, but fresh ice here at the begin the third period. Around the boards it goes, and BG now having trouble bringing it out of their own zone.
33 seconds left on the penalty.
That's right, power play to start the period for Concord. Left over from the call against Aiden Kelly for cross-checking with a minute left to go in the second. And losing the puck as he went through the neutral zone, Jordan Dustin broken up by Dom Trepanier. Nice clear, taking more time off the clock. Less than 10 seconds left on the power play for Concord. BG could just shoot this out. Well, Concord's got it, they keep it in. Popped up in the air.
Guertin having trouble clearing it.
Yeah, had a chance to get it
They're
out,
going to have to ice it. Either that or try to chip it out.
Oh, they could have poked it ahead. No, it's out of the zone. Good job.
Oh, that's a good job to be tenacious.
Wrister from tough angle by Ryan Locken goes all the way around the boards.
But
into
that's
the
what you
BG
have
zone.
to do. You know, you've got a Concord player in the way. He's, he can't interfere with you, so you got to go right through him.
Gavin Santos hands it off to Jordan O'Hearn. O'Hearn backhands it to the neutral zone where it's collected by Dekarski. Dekarski goes cross ice to Locken's. Wrister goes over everything. Slapper from the point. Loose puck as Lucas Mayer didn't handle that cleanly.
That was a great shot that got through, but again, that's what you got to do. Create the opportunities from anywhere on the ice, put it on net, and see if anything can happen. Concord able to control the rebound there, but there were Guertin players in the area.
Pair of sophomore goalies on this Concord roster. Lucas Mayer, the starter in net.
Oh, whoa, did you see that, John? That puck went right up, aimed for the upper corner on the deflection.
And it goes off the netting.
Almost deflected in.
Yep.
I don't think a lot of people noticed how close that really was.
In hockey games, frequently you'll see that kind of flukish goals that occur due to deflections.
Well, we saw a couple of those in the North-South game, right?
Yep.
For North?
Yep.
North-South.
Off a pair of sticks. This is not icing. Chase to the backboards. Won by Concord's defenseman Fennelly. But BG steals.
And a centering attempt just got knocked away, which was a great play.
Cameron Roy chips and chases after it, but BG's defense there first. Gavin Santos around the boards, not out. And Concord keeps it in at the near boards. Tyler Fennelly chips at it. And Concord into the netting. Free puck, Tom.
Yeah, there it is. Knocked down by a fan. So it was nestled in the net right against the glass. We've
and
got
the face-off will be in the BG zone, interestingly, because the defenseman threw it out off his stick and back to the left of Connor Hayes it goes. No slapper.
That's a big face-off win for Concord. That's a big face-off win. You got to win a face-off like that. If you're a Concord, you want that face-off. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Slapping at it.
Nope.
Sprinting. Noah Cordero goes deep. Shoved wide by Alex Pelletier on defense for Concord. They got so many good defensemen out there, Concord does. You can see why they're undefeated.
Yep.
Defusing threats all the time. And they do it again. Pelletier shovels it.
Concord
into the middle. Here's Haas.
Got it out of that middle area very quickly.
Jordan Haas, who had a great opportunity. Big hit there. Two players hit the ice. Slow to get up. He got a broken stick, I think, right in half. Did Tyler Morin. He's got to go to the bench, get another one. Those sticks are expensive these days.
Got some debris on the ice.
Yeah.
Well, one of them helped get Ken Cale's bag that fell through the opening. It's a perfect hockey stick situation.
Nice work, yeah. That's the way the configuration here is at Skate 3. They got the old-fashioned, like, aluminum stuff underneath, and it's hard to get at if you drop something.
Well, what it is there's
corrugated
there's
aluminum.
no blockage on the seats, so there's open air. It's almost like the bleachers they're outdoor bleachers, and we're indoors. You lose something, it doesn't go down to ice level, it goes down to a platform.
Shaky platform, probably at best.
Yeah, I would say so. I used to have to go down there years ago to set up phone lines and stuff like that for radio broadcasts.
The archaic way we used to do it.
Yeah.
BG trying to go over the line onside. Delayed a bit. Oh, there's a blind pass to nobody. Now we got a foot race.
That is a mistake. And let's see if it comes back to haunt BG. Because that sets up the possession.
Concord.
They survive it.
Going wide right, Jordan O'Hearn knocked off the puck by Michael Barry. Another great defensive play by Concord. Just when you think you got something going, Concord defensemen step in the way or hustle back and break it up. Wrister from the red line by Caleb Young and tied up by the goaltender. He'll take a faceoff to his left and a line change. 10:20 to go in the hockey game. Next goal goes without saying, a huge one. It'll break the 1-1 tie and give somebody an opportunity to ride it into the final buzzer. Well, BG looked like they won the face-off, but the point was open, so puck comes out. Back to get it is Alex Pelletier on defense for Concord. Weird ricochet off of a seam in the boards. Kept it in for a moment. Gloving it and shooting it in. Braden McLean out in front. Concord clears. McLean, deflected shot. Oh, getting a stick on that was Ryan Locken. He nearly redirected it home. Concord skating it out across the middle. Rowan Arndt shot. Connor Hayes elected not to glove it. Big hit over on the near side. Jordan O'Hearn on Michael Barry.
And an icing.
Icing. So 9:33, 9.5 minutes only remaining in this hockey game. 1-1.
Well, 9.5 minutes remaining in regulation. For those of you who don't know, if it does go to OT, we play an 8-minute overtime sudden death. So first goal wins. If it's tied after 8 minutes, that's it. It ends in a 1-1 tie. Or whatever tie it would be.
There you have it. In front! Dangerous play there.
And
Concord keeps it in.
Yeah, Concord still has possession, so BG's got to be very tenacious here and very careful.
Up the boards and out. Back to get it for Concord. Tyler Fennelly slides it across to his fellow point man, Braden Beauregard. BG's back to fetch the chip and chase.
Yeah, they haven't had the skating out of the zone their zone departure, John, has not been very good. How many times do you recall BG coming into across the blue line with 2 or 3 players with a chance to do something with the puck?
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah, and that comes from the entry out of their play out of the defensive zone into the offensive zone is not that good today.
No, and then the case in point right there is Caleb Young had the puck and then he slid it to his wingman and he went offside. Just not on the same page.
But even getting it out of their own zone, it's mostly clears or deflections out to the blue line and things like that. No, there could be a holding call there, none.
Yeah, that was
no, he made the wrong turn. He turns to his right instead of his left.
Snapshot from the point by Alex Pelletier. Popped in the air, and BG skates it out.
See, that's a good skate out of the zone, but they had a head start.
Crossing in the middle, and they lose it. Opportunity there for BG, not able to capitalize on a good rush into the offensive zone by Isaac Itaraga. Itaraga showed nice flashes back in the first period. He needs more touches. Instead, Concord has it. Weaving shot, saved by Hayes, and cleared. Good job by the BG defense to clear the rebound.
Yeah, cleared the rebound, and it would have been an icing call. You would have had a face-off in your own zone. Instead, you stopped it and lost it into the zone. Concord made a mistake there.
Number 8 is Cameron Roy wreaking havoc on this shift for Concord.
He really is, isn't he?
He got that wrister away. It tested Hayes. Determined to get that go-ahead goal was Roy. And BG able to collect.
And here they come again. Now they're getting it out a little bit better.
Noah Cordero one-on-one, tried to sidestep
I see what you mean.
Beauregard.
He's got the ability. He just doesn't need to go 1-on-3.
Yeah. And again, the Concord defenseman says, nope, not going to do it. Not going to let you do it. Back on the attack.
No,
the Cardinals.
They've got some opening here.
Caleb Young, wrister!
Oh, and it
off
went
the
over his glove. It went behind him. I thought it might drop in.
If it was a few inches to the left, that would have been in, Tom.
Exactly.
It was not a clean catch.
No.
By Lucas Mayer, as that was a wrister, but it had a lot on it from Caleb Young. He spells it Y-E-U-N-G, the senior defenseman from Wyndham, trying to make something happen on the rink length rush from his own end.
Wyndham and Trinity are the two losses that BG has in their Division I record. They went down to Mount St. Charles in a prestigious holiday tournament. Won 2 out of 3 games, including beating the host, Mount St. Charles, which impressed a lot of people.
That was in the shin guards.
Yeah, and he felt it too.
Trying to shake it off while he stays on shift is Joe Dikarski with that block. And that shifted possession into the Concord defensive zone. Crimson trying to clear it. And they don't momentarily.
Watch
Here
out.
comes Haas.
This is a good rush here.
Haas shot, went for that top corner far side, missed it. Haas has it behind the net.
Wide open player in front.
Not able to feed his teammate lurking. And BG skates it out. Immediately 2 Concord forwards are on the puck holder and taken away from Locken. Concord with it. Long shift for top line for the Crimson. A wide open side for BG as they try to make hay on the line change. Squeezing by the defense. Aiden Kelly, though, lost the puck. Concord trying to shoot it out. They can't. BG keeps it in. Fast and frenetic play here in a 1-1 hockey game with under 6 minutes to go now. Next goal, a huge one. Will it come in regulation, overtime, or not at all? Behind the net it goes.
There's
in front.
a chance.
And Concord fumbles it. Turnover. James Mantone
yep.
into the corner. Heavy hits being delivered by both teams. Defenseman and forward versus Concord versus BG there. Partial 2-on-1, and a nice block by the defense. Shot never got through. The rebound comes to the neutral zone. BG with it, breaking it up.
Lazy pass.
Tyler Morin. Good defense by BG.
Got to do a better job.
Yeah.
Cross ice. Can't make a lazy pass like that.
Tape to tape here and a chase in. Ben Swoboda. Swoboda is in there first as he goes to battle with Alex Pelletier on defense for Concord. Swoboda and Pelletier skirmishing for the puck near corner. Swoboda try to get it to the point. Instead, skating out with it is Rowan Arndt. Arndt slides it in on Hayes, and he'll cover up for a face-off to his left.
Yeah, but Guertin hasn't won too many face-offs today, if you notice that.
Concord's got some excellent face-offs.
Yeah, they really do,
yeah.
and that's good. You cover up like that, you're giving them a chance to set up a play in their zone because odds are they're going to win that face-off.
Rowan Arndt with his back to us for Concord taking the draw. And he did, it seemed like he won it back to the point. Arndt throws it into the opposite corner. BG gets there first. Concord trying to pin the puck.
Yeah,
they
good
do.
forecheck.
Round the dasher all the way over to the other side of the net where BG finally collects and shoots it out. Michael Barry with that long reach. Look how long that stick is that Michael Barry has.
Yeah, he's a tall player, too. He needs that long stick.
And it's like the long stick defender in lacrosse. Big hit. Pelletier just sealing it off literally to these forwards for BG. Wrister from the point. Save off of the chest of Lucas Mayer. And slid it to the front, but Haas is the only one there, and it's a 3-on-2 rush for Concord. Haas goes wide right, looking for a teammate to pass to. Save, loose puck, and BG gets there first. Haas creating havoc.
Big save and big clear away.
3:52 to go in the hockey game. 1-1 is the score here at Skate 3.
But the better chances are by the tide right now, don't you think, John?
Absolutely right. The momentum has shifted to our right as we look at Connor Hayes getting tested.
And they're going to ice it.
Oh, the ice is so thick over there that it's not going to get there.
It didn't make it. How about that?
That's why they make new ice, I
No,
guess.
they won't. They won't going into overtime. They'll stay with the same ice. They do not.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't
Interesting.
do an intermission.
Because it's only 8 minutes.
Right.
Concord picks up the loose puck as they chip it in. Number 7 is Braden Beauregard trying to beat Braden McLean to the puck. Couple of Bradens, B-R-Y-D-E-N. With it now is number 16 is Jordan Dustin. He's broken up, and BG back on the attack. Going wide, trying to
Can't
center
get
it.
that breakaway, though. Concord had 2 defensemen back.
They're so good about getting back.
Well, they had 2 guys back there already. Now
Off
look
the
at
glass.
this deflection.
The foot race is on. Chad LaRiviere. And BG takes it away from
Yeah,
him.
they had the positioning.
Yep. Shielding the puck with the body and keeping LaRiviere away from it. Concord going D to D. 2.5 minutes to go in the hockey game. They chip it in, get a line change. Both teams now, 10 new skaters coming, or 9 new skaters going onto the ice. As the defenseman BG had to go back and get it.
Look at that, a 2-line pass.
Dom Trepanier was the
He
man on the
couldn't
receiving
hold on
end.
to the puck. He had a breakaway if he could. The puck slipped off his stick. There's a turnaround.
Galarraga in front. Concord
Tried-
just ices it.
Galarraga tried the wraparound, couldn't get it. There was no one that close in the crease. Otherwise, that was a goal waiting to happen. But boy, that was a 2-line pass, a wide open Guertin player. All he had to do was hold on to the puck and go in, and it skipped off his stick.
Nothing like a home run pass to shift the momentum, Tom.
Oh, that is tough.
We were looking to our right for a lot of it, and all of a sudden it looked like BG might come up with a magic play. Rister is blocked, and skating it out with it after he blocked it was Rowan Arndt. He plays a pass off the boards. Icing his call, though. Cameron Roy winning the foot race, but that's, I guess, not how they call it in high school hockey. Is that right? When you have the lead man, your team is getting to the icing puck first, they just call it anyway?
They call it. Well, he already called it on the way, so.
Yeah.
Whistle blew beforehand.
All right.
2:04 to play, 1-1 to score in a fabulous hockey game here at Skate 3. We hope you're enjoying it on National ETV. Tom King along with John Collins.
Face off to the right of the Concord netminder. And again, Crimson win the draw. Puck knocked down. BG takes it at the red line. Batting it forward to himself was Rowan Arndt, but BG's defense gets there first. And Concord shoots it right back in. Another quick line change by Concord. Cardinals back for it. 1.5 minutes to go. Just 90 seconds left in this hockey game. 1-1 is the score. As the teams go end to end here. There have been a share of chances for both teams. Back to get it. BG stepping up. Cardinals skated out.
Have a chance if we can get.
Trying to beat Barry. Mantone bearing in. Shot is in the crease. It's still loose, and they blew the whistle too early. The puck was loose. It was sitting right there. The goaltender didn't know where it was, and neither did the referee. Hence the whistle and face off to the right of the Concord netminder.
Wow.
Bad break there for the Cardinals. They might have been able to slot that in.
Here's the thing, John. If the referee loses sight of the puck, he's going to blow the whistle. Timeout taken.
Yeah.
By Concord, I believe.
Sure, if our viewers roll that back up on your YouTube, you'll see that it was sitting there.
It was sitting there and a chance to knock it in. But if the ref loses sight of the puck, they blow the whistle.
Yeah.
So either he lost sight of the puck or he thought the goalie had caught it.
Yes.
One or the other.
Yeah. That might be the case. Thought the goalie had it. His body language kind of indicated that he did have it. It was almost like he was sitting there in his glove and he was facing that way toward where the rusher came from. The puck was actually sitting in front of his right pad.
Yep.
And somebody did swat it in after the whistle, but it did not count. 1-1 time. Who called that timeout? Do we know?
I believe Concord did.
Duncan Walsh. He's been there a while, right, Tom? Concord coach.
Pretty much as long as I have.
That's a long time. And BG coaches Gary Bishop with assistants Mark Mantone and Cam Hult. This is what confused me a little bit about BG, though, their setup. We had a headmaster at Boston Latin High School where I went to school. He was the guy in charge. Michael Contompasas, his name was. And we didn't have a principal. They have a headmaster and a principal at BG. So, interesting setup. Athletic director Ryan Brown.
They have a principal and a president.
Oh, well, they call it headmaster on their hockey roster. A president, okay. Face-off in the Concord zone. BG trying to turn it into a scoring chance. A shot from the point, and the Statue of Liberty glove save there by Connor Hay. Lucas
President
Mayer.
basically is the, they handle the financials and everything else, and the principal is in charge of the day-to-day operation of the school and academic schedule and everything else. Good way to do it.
Yeah. Everything's done top-notch, first-rate at BG.
Concord with a 3-on-2.
BG poking at it.
Yeah, they get a good job. And a hit,
Partial
no call.
2-on-1. No, getting back again. Concord with that back check.
Tough to call a penalty now. This is almost like overtime.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be blatant.
Yep. We're going to go to overtime, I think, unless BG can get a break in or Concord gets that one last shot.
Yeah, or a big mistake.
Oh, if that had been intercepted.
Mantone battling with Jordan Haas. Haas lost his stick. And Mantone sidesteps a check. What a play! Mantone can't get the shot away. Oh, he did everything but shoot it. And that's an icing call with 10 seconds left.
Boy, Mantone had a great opportunity, but the puck again, constantly moving, could not get a good shot off.
Yeah, it was right around the heel of his stick.
Yeah.
And he whiffed on it. The hardest part was sidestepping a check, stick handling through a defenseman. He set himself up, but then the puck just got away from him.
10.2 seconds left to play in the regulation. Guertin wins the faceoff. Let's see.
Trying to get a last-second shot away here, but no, it's going to come out of the zone.
Oh, it's going to come out.
2 seconds,
that
and
was
do
one tape connection to an open shot for Concord and a breakaway. One tape.
Yeah, that would have been something. But instead we go to overtime.
OT.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And you know what? I'd say kind of the odds are against the goal here. The way things have gone. I mean, look at it. It's 1-1.
I think somebody's scoring in this overtime.
Huh?
Yeah, I do.
You really do?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
With about 3 minutes left in OT, John, I'll have to make my way across.
Okay. I do feel like
if it goes that far,
somebody, if not both teams, are going to get one really sparkling scoring opportunity.
Right, exactly. You think that.
But,
because don't forget, you've got to figure out fatigue into the equation.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some of that.
Yeah. There's always a few players, though, that have that extra good conditioning that kind of like outlast people and keep going to the very end. Who's going to be the hero? It will be the goaltenders coming up with a big save.
I tell you what, though, BG did a great job in the last minute of that period, last minute and a half, to put a lot of pressure and a lot of pressure and a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Just could not get that classic shot on goal.
Look at that turnout over there. The students up against the glass.
Well, there's a lot of people here, John. For BG, yes, that's their big turnout.
Yeah, that's good.
There's also a lot of people here for the next game.
Next?
Alvern Milford are playing next.
Alvern Milford. Yeah, Skate 3 home to Alvern and Milford and Westford Academy. The Alvern broadcast crew is here. So they're being treated to a great finish of this one. It's like a 3-minute break between overtime.
Yep.
There's a minute 20 left to go in the break between the third period and the overtime. 1-1 hockey game, and the goaltenders are trading ends, by the way. I see that Connor Hayes is making his way to the goal to our left, and that means that Lucas Mayer will go to the net to our right in front of the BG student body. So if the BG can put some pressure on the goaltender, there's going to be a lot of noise going on in this final 8-minute frame. A lot of excitement. Michaela Savageau and Tim O'Neill on camera for us here on NHIAA TV. John Collins along with Tom King. This one has been a Saturday treat.
And our next broadcast on ETV will be probably our biggest broadcast of the winter, barring any tournaments. It will be the Battle of the Bridge between North-South boys and girls basketball on Friday. A doubleheader. It starts at 5. Friday the 19th.
So here we go. How they doing it this year? Girls, boys, girls first, boys second, we know? Or?
I'll tell you what, that loss to South has sent North into a little bit of a spiral. In boys,
really?
They haven't won since.
Oh, wow.
They're on a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
In Division I, 4 games overall. South, 5 games in a row.
Pretty good.
With Caruso and Castanway leading the way.
Yeah. The dynamic duo. We get to see him again. 7:45 to go in this overtime. Who will get the first scoring opportunity? BG thinks it might be them. That's a wrister right on Lucas Mayer, and he
I'm
makes
sure
the
that
save.
was the message. Just get the puck on your stick, shoot it.
Mayer saw it all the way, secured no rebound in the chest save, and face off to his right. Taking the face-off, a good face-off man, Chad LaRiviere. He gets waved out, though, and into the circle goes Rowan Arndt. Puck goes to the point. Wrister, a blocker save by Hayes.
And you wonder where that deflection is going to go. If it doesn't go way up high, it might have gone in.
That was right on net.
Yeah, sure was.
Quality shot there from the point by Braden McLean.
And now you got to watch out because Concord's the better skating team.
LaRiviere shovels it in. Andre Dow gets there first, but BG takes it away. Good defensive work as they shoot it up the boards and out. Teams trading possessions in the middle, and inside the blue line it goes. Into the corner. Battle for the puck. BG trying to turn into a scoring chance here.
Yeah, if you're BG, or either Concord or BG, don't try to get cute. Just keep the puck down low.
2 shots on goal in this overtime so far for BG, none for Concord. As Larkin levels the Concord defenseman, setting up a chance. Wrister, save is made by Hayes.
How did he see that?
Ben Swoboda put it right on net.
Boy, Swoboda was through the crowd, and how did he see it?
I don't know.
Oh, we're going to get a call. Are we or not?
Oh, that's just icing, I think.
Icing,
the
okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought he was making motion to a call.
He did the traditional icing call, which kind of looks like a penalty call.
It sure does, doesn't it? It looks like an interference when he does that.
Interference or a hold or something like that.
Yeah, right. My bad.
So back behind the net it goes, and not out. BG kept it in. Trying to up the pressure here on the goaltender, Connor Hayes, who's been forced to make 3 big stops since the overtime began. The pressure has been on, the net comes off. Players collide behind the net. No call or anything. Just avalanche of netting on top of the goaltender.
Just incredible. Incredible game. It's what we were hoping for.
Yeah. You know, we're not even 2 minutes into the overtime. Doesn't it feel like they've already played 5? I mean, I'm sure Connor Hayes, the goaltender for Concord, feels like that.
Yeah.
Quality chances here for BG.
It feels like they played 5 games.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Here comes the Crimson. Here's
Anytime
Haas,
you see them
the
get
goal
that
scorer.
set up.
He goes wide right. Throws it in front. Deflection.
That's why you got to watch out. Haas is very good at bringing the puck into the zone.
BG able to clear it. Concord,
and now he's going to wind up a
partial break-in. Dom Trepanier shot, save made by Hayes. He hangs on as the bodies fly by him.
You got to shoot the puck there, I think, rather than make the pass. It's iffy, but if you're going to shoot it hard enough so he has to allow for a rebound, and then you've got the player coming in.
Right.
You got to get a better shot than that. That was too soft of a shot. 2-on-1 breakaway.
One setup after the other.
Yeah, they're playing very well in the overtime, but all it takes is one chance for Concord.
Wrister from the point goes off of a Concord player into the netting, face off to the right of Lucas Mayer, the talented sophomore goaltender who has been excellent in this game for Concord, as has Connor Hayes for BG. Face off. Won by Concord. They throw it around the boards, but not out. It's kept in near side by Aiden Kelly, and it hits the ceiling, and we'll have a face-off. First time seeing that in a while here at Skate 3. Ceiling's probably only about 30 feet up, though, maybe. Face-off to the left.
I'll get out my tape measure next time. We'll do it.
Yeah. Not like the Guertin.
5:36 to play.
Cross ice. Yeah, the NHL, the defensive, they'd be hitting that all the time as a kind of a trick to stop action. BG's defense back to get it as they try to clear it. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the overtime. Concord looking for their chance. Off the boards and out. BG 2-on-1. A pure 2-on-1 here for Noah Cordero. Cordero shoots. Blocker save. What a fine save there by Lucas Mayer. Stones Cordero, who chose not to pass it to him.
Right. Twice the 2-on-1, they gave up the pass.
Right. Cross to the middle. And save. Big rebound. BG able to clear it.
It was sitting out there, and now they have another breakaway.
Concord wants a penalty, but I don't see what the penalty would be for. A player just got body checked to the ice. Going deep and around the net, trying to center it. Braden McLean went the full distance. Throws it behind the net. Heavy hit administered there by Jordan Dustin, the Concord defenseman, as he takes the puck away. Some tired legs out there right now as they try to chase that down. BG got there first. Gavin Santos got there first, namely. Far corner, Caleb Young. There's a shot towards the goal. Rebound collected by Concord, and they're going to ice it. So
they are being dominated in this overtime.
How about that? Maybe it's the conditioning of BG that's better, but yeah, it's been all BG in this overtime.
Certainly has.
One palpitation back here, Tom, earlier, but otherwise not much to get nervous about for BG. Just excited about in the offensive zone.
All right, John Collins, I got about a minute before I'm going to have to head across the way. So
Let's see who get your goal in the next few seconds.
We'll see.
And loose puck knocked out of the zone. There's a foot race. It's going to be another icing call against Concord. Saw an overtime end on a 2-on-1 in the Bruins game in Vegas the other night. And I think it was Mark Stone.
They're having a tough time out west, aren't they?
Yes.
Jeez.
I think it was Stone was the guy who was in Cordero's spot. He slid it across, and it was an easy tap-in.
Yeah, that's the thing.
For the wingman on the 2-on-1.
That's the thing is these kids are all shooting it rather than maybe. I always
drawing
preach
the
shoot
defender.
it, but in that time, if you just try to put it on the other guy's stick.
Yes, you draw the defender and the goalie, and then put it on the other guy's stick, and it's all over.
Right.
Easier said than done, of course.
That would have been a one-time shot. That would have been a good chance. And here we go now.
Taken away.
Now they have the 2-on-1.
Chandonnet. Shot, save, rebound, covered up. Connor Hayes as BG finally got back there on defense.
All right, John Collins, I'm going to take advantage of the whistle. Down I go.
Good job, Tom King. Thank you. As we take it to the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds to decide whether we're going to have a winner or a tie here between these two fine teams in New Hampshire Division I boys hockey. Concord with the face-off in the offensive zone. BG wins it, and they get it out, or do they? They wave it. No, they say it was kept in by the slimmest of margins. Now BG clears. As the teams trade possession in the neutral zone. Off the boards again. Concord's awaiting. Heavy hits between two players at the red line. BG with it deep. Ben Swoboda behind in the corner, around the boards, and kept in at the point by Braden McLean. Cross ice. Caleb Young, wrister behind the net. There to get it is that Isaac Interrod? No, that is Noah Cordero. He's broken up. Concord with it. Concord slowing it down in the overtime. Good hit right there by the defenseman, Braden McLean. Noah Cordero, Noah. Oh, he lost it. There's a penalty coming up with 2:15 to go. A delayed call. The goalie's out. The wrister goes into the netting, and we're going to have a man advantage for Bishop Guertin here in the last 2 minutes of this hockey game. There's 2:10 remaining. It was a near breakaway goal there for Noah Cordero, but he got hooked or held. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a hooking call. Noah Cordero drawing the penalty as he went in on Lucas Mayer. So Big opportunity here for Bishop Guertin to capitalize on the man advantage in overtime. We said it would have to be a blatant penalty in order for the officials to call it. Well, that's exactly what we had right there. A clear scoring opportunity and the hook. BG with the power play. They win the face-off. Puck goes behind the net. Caleb Young has his stick lifted by Jordan Dustin. Dustin clears. Goes all the way right next to the crease area where Connor Hayes sets it up for Caleb Young. Caleb Young out of his own end. Shifts left. He loses Haas. Passes it to the right. Nicely done on the stick of Mantone. Mantone going deep in the corner. Being pursued by Alex Pelletier, who checks him into the boards. Puck comes to the point. Caleb Young keeps it in with some space to work with. Slides it across. Rister is blocked by a Concord defenseman. He shakes off the pain in order to clear it. Now it's a 2-on-1 shorthanded for Concord. And a great defensive play, getting his stick and his gloves down to the ice by Caleb Young to break that up. Concord with a line change in front, shift, save. What a save by Connor Hayes. That was tremendous. Putting his right pad out there and just robbing Concord of what seemed to be a sure goal in overtime. Save of the game, the season right there by Connor Hayes. As the overtime continues, to center ice it goes. BG with a miscue to allow Concord that chance, but Connor Hayes backed him up. Noah Cordero slides it to the middle, the slot. Can they get a shot away? It's still a power play for BG for the next 25 seconds. The slapper from the point, no, doesn't make its way through. Save made by Lucas Mayer. Exciting final half a minute here. Power play for BG for all but 10 seconds of it. There's the slapper, and a save is made by Lucas Mayer. And they clear it. 20 seconds left to go. 13 seconds in the power play. Caleb Young kind of slowly back for it. Only 5 seconds left on the man advantage. They kind of turn it over here. Concord has it. It's 5-on-5 as the penalty is over and they step out of the box. Only 5 seconds left, and that is an icing call. So one more chance for BG. Face off in the Concord zone. What tremendous ice hockey action here in the 8-minute overtime. It seems like a 20-minute, 15-minute period all by itself. And still a 1-1 hockey game, as nobody could come up with the game winner thanks to fine goaltending play. And there's actually going to be a BG timeout to discuss strategy for what they want to do with this final 3.6 seconds. That is actually just a tick or two too long to take their goaltender out and get 6 skaters on the ice. That's a strategy that even in a tie game you see teams using sometimes. The theory being that if it's only like half a second or 1 second left to go in the period, that there's not enough time for an opponent to steal the puck and shoot it into the empty net from their defensive end. So 3.6 seconds is enough time, so they're not going to pull Connor Hayes from this game. But what a tremendous finish to what has been a tremendous hockey game. 3 15-minute periods in the books. 1-1 the score. Chad LaRiviere the goal for Concord. And James Mantone the goal for BG. Nice sniper shot, top corner. Pick job. 1-1 hockey game, and so BG electing to go with the timeout with 3.6 seconds remaining. We'll come back out on the ice, and you're looking for a face-off win and a quality shot on goal. And then there's going to be a mad scramble for any sort of a hint of a rebound if it comes to that. Concord, of course, hopes for a clean win and just to pin it against the boards and kill the rest of the time off. Taking the face-off for BG will be Ryan Locken, and Concord wins it, and that is the hockey game. So, yeah, there's the buzzer. It's got a delay on the buzzer. There was a whistle first. We lost sight of the puck and all the fans and the players in the corner, and that may be the hockey game. They're not going to play any fraction of a second. Yes, that'll do it. A 1-1 final here at Skate 3. Well, I haven't done a tie game in a long time, and I certainly haven't done a tie game that I would say was worth everybody's drive to the arena, but this game was the exception. A 1-1 final, well played, and wouldn't you know it, these two teams are going to do battle again next Saturday up in Concord. Good luck to BG, good luck to Concord for a successful and healthy rest of their hockey seasons. For Tom King, my camera crew, Tim O'Neill and Michaela Savaggio, I'm John Collins. Thanking you for watching Nashua ETV, and good night from Skate 3 Arena, everybody.